Alright. Alright. I don't think I'm dying anymore. Cool. Alright. Incredible stream title today, by the way. Because is there somewhere I can look to get better stream titles? Because if there is, I would love to know. Let me Google this actually. Stream title generator? Is that a thing? Free title generator. Is this a real thing? Oh my god. Content ideas generator, okay. This is a real thing. Oh god, my throat. Okay, this is a real thing. There are several sites that do this. Hey, today I learned. Instead of making the most terrible stream titles of all time, I can just throw stuff into a generator and that works. Alright. I don't know what's going on with my throat right now. My throat was fine until the stream started. I don't know what's going on. Alright, I had to beat myself. Alright. As usual, we shall start with the daily disappointment. Probably gonna use this. Oh, Ellie, how do you do? I saw you stream earlier, but I couldn't catch the stream. Tired but fine. Sounds like me because I didn't get much sleep. Because this part of the world loves to be special and still do daylight savings time. It's incredible stuff. I wish they would just stop doing. The only thing I like about it is that there's more sunlight in the afternoon. That's the only thing I like about it. He's only pulling in the game? Well, that's stream content. Who wouldn't want to see that? Is that why your title is in all caps? No, I had to come up with something, okay? And that, look, I'm running out of stream titles, okay? I have to put something there. So that's what I came up with today, okay? I don't know what else to put there. I've been streaming this game, okay? I've been streaming this game for 4 years. For over 4 years. I'm pretty sure 4 years of streaming this game is long enough to run out of stream titles, okay? Eventually, you're going to have ideas, but you already used them. Which I hate. I really hate that. And look, something new? That's so vague. What? That's so vague and not exciting. Or Love Live stuff? Yes, just Love Life stuff. What's talking about the titles though? Just talking about how it's all caps? Why not? It has a sense of urgency to it. If it's in all caps, right? I said right here, right now, as in you have to come to the stream. That's why it's there. Okay. I like the fact that my coughs came back the moment I hit start stream. Oh, I hate this. Everything goes wrong the moment I hit that button. Okay. Let me do this dang thing. Did you check your rank today? The event? The title Umi Day? I wasn't thinking about it. But apparently this is a new card, so it's not that much of a disappointment. Hello, Storm. You're still not my boy, though. Oh my god. Listen, my throat was not acting up like this all day. Oh my god. Is it a 5-gen Muse Scout and Nico box? Is there a Nico box right now? Wait a minute. Why does Umi have a paid box? Wait. So does all Muse have paid boxes? I know it's her birthday. But like Hanamaru didn't have a paid box. But why does Umi have a paid box? Like I'm thinking, are these just giving Muse only paid boxes? Because Aqua and Niji did not have paid boxes. But Muse has paid boxes. So I'm confused. Like, why does only Muse girls have paid boxes? I don't know. There's some actual healthy water? You think my water is not healthy? SIF beauty boxes? Yeah, I know they're like that, but why is everyone else not like that? I suspect Yo will be next. Yo's birthday is like next month or something, right? I think. Do I play this game? Of course not. You know it's not? How would you know? Have you been here and tasted the water? I don't think so. Think she got the first paid box for Aqua? Then who's getting the first paid box for Niji then? I hope it's not I in that case. I do not have sus water. I do not partake in suspicious behavior. Alright. Wait a minute! Didn't I get... Did you tell me to do this last time and I got the Hanayo card off of this? I remember that. That was so stupid. When you get eyes for the merge, I'm still mad about that. I wanted that eye card so bad. But he said, no. You're going to miss the eye card and the merge is going to happen the moment she goes away. So you have no chance of getting her. You got to wait the whole entire freaking year. No, it's not going to happen again. Okay. Alright, you want me to do paid scout or normal 5 gym scout? Oh, the screen is blurry? Is it like... It's still blurry, okay? It actually is. High quality SIF right here, you know? The 5 gym Mew Scout? Hey man, hey. It can be a 2 gym paid one too. Was it back to the other screen? There we go. Alright, Daily Disappointment, Part 2. There you go. Wow, a rare card! I can't believe it! Incredible, isn't it? It's not a Nico? It can be. You just close your eyes and imagine. Okay. Am I busy tonight? That depends. That depends, as in what is it about? What am I available for? Are you gonna be busy or not? I don't like what I don't understand what it's for. Like if it's something that I need to sit around for hours, then I mean, sure, I'm busy. But sure, I'm not busy, I guess. Sure. Is that the answer you want? God. Okay, this coughing nonsense, this should be all gone by the end of the week. I swear, it should be gone. It has to be gone. The pain and suffering, well, not the pain. There is no pain. There's actually no pain involved. But the suffering shall be finally gone. How long has it been? 2 weeks? I think it has been like 2 weeks. 2 long weeks so far of this nonsense. The end is near. It shall be all over soon. Oh my god, dude. God, you made me cough. You really redeemed that? Okay, that cough actually hurt. Oh my god, I felt that in my head, dude. Ow, that hurt. Oh my god. That actually really hurts. Do the noises? Okay, that's not gonna happen. Especially when I'm like this. I'm probably gonna end up coughing the entire freaking time if you make me do noises. You're just saying there's no pain? I mean, there was pain just now. Redeeming that is painful. Okay. Maybe try not to yell. I mean, I can talk, but listen, I was not coughing like this until now. I was talking earlier, and I was doing just fine. Alright. Do I even have this nonsense? What is it? Where do I find that? Is it other stories? It sounds like an event story. Really? Well, I have this. It is an event story? Oh. Well, I played this event on stream. I gotta download these? I thought I downloaded all this stuff. Why is this not downloaded? I don't know. That's odd. I never read them. Even if I don't read them, I have it so every single thing downloads. Alright. You do know I'm not reading all 5 of these, right? I'm only reading 1. It says read a story. It didn't say 5. That wasn't the deal. What are you talking about? Dude, I'm not sitting here for like 2 hours reading this. Come on. You really want me to sit here for like 2 hours reading this nonsense? Especially right now when my throat is like going whenever it wants to. Wait 3 months for the prologue? I mean, hey man, you could have used your points on anything else. It didn't have to be that, you know? Didn't have to. Yes, that's why I worded it that way on purpose. It did not say story stream. It did not say read a bunch of stories. Okay. Didn't I only read one story the last time? One story, there are many chapters. Have your points back? Sure. I mean, I can make a redemption for like more stories, but that would be like twice the amount, dude. Says read a story. Yeah. Look, this is one story. See? Are you going to tell me I'm wrong? The stories are labeled. Okay. Come on. Listen, it's not my fault that you don't listen to me either. I literally tell you to just spend your channel points and don't save them. But you don't listen to me. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god. Did you really just redeem that? Oh my god. Are you serious? You know, that was not supposed to be redeemed already. Oh my god. Alright, Storm, you got your points back. That was not supposed to happen. You want your points back? I can give you your points back. You know, we don't have to do this. We do not have to do this. You can get all of your points back right now. Oh my god. What am I going to do? Okay, I've never done this before. So I don't know what happens when you try to do this. If the game does not allow me to do this, I'll give you your points back. Yeah, I don't. What am I gonna do with all that LP? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Okay, this is your last chance. Are you sure you want to do this? I can give you your points back. You can use your points on anything else. Okay? You can be on anything else. Good lord, this is going to be a disaster. Barter? You get better offer if you don't want to use it? What do you mean better offer? What is a better offer? What would be a better offer? I don't know. I mean, my better offer was you just get your points back and nothing happened. You don't know there's no option, is there? Again, you can just get your points back. Okay? Use it on something else. Wouldn't that be fine and dandy? Flashbacks to the Yeehaw incident. I like how it's called an incident instead. Alright. I'm serious. This is your last chance. You can change your mind right now, okay? You turn right around and you get your points back. Right now. You don't have to do this. Should I refer to it then? I don't know, actually. I actually don't know. Yes, I know I made redemption for it, but I didn't think... I just made it! Like, I didn't think someone would redeem it already. That was not part of the plan, you know? I didn't think the first thing that would happen is someone redeeming this. Like, immediately. You see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean when I call you a woman of chaos, okay? You really cannot deny that anymore. Go hard for Ellie with all that LP. I literally do not have the time to use that much LP. If I tried to use that much LP, that would take hours. Like, so long that I'll be up overnight. I will not be able to sleep. Alright. This is what's going to happen. Can I calculate this actually? 215? How much LP do I have right now? 253. Let's bring up the calculator. 253 multiplied by how much? 215. Oh my god! Are you serious? Alright, this is a bit extreme. This is a bit extreme, okay? I have to... No, I'm going to have more than that because I'm going to use these and I'm going to use these afterwards. I'm going to have even more. I'm going to rake up to like past 900. Oh my god. Listen, I am glad I upload all my VODs to YouTube because this will be immortalized, okay? Whoever hears this, make sure you know for the rest of your life that Hali is now a complete woman of chaos because she brought this chaos to the stream, okay? By doing your redemption. This is all her fault. Hashtag blame Hali. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yes, a professional woman of chaos. There you go, professional. All right. Well, here you go. This is what you asked for, okay? This is really what you asked for. Oh my god. I'm really not gonna run out OP for weeks. 90 friends? Oh my god. Good lord. Are you serious? I shot up to 90? I don't even want to look at my LP. Oh my god, are you serious? Scouting coupons. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. Alright, I'm gonna like enhance a bunch of these things. Enhance! Enhance that. Oh, I don't even have that much thing. Enhance that. That wasn't that much, but okay. Oh my god. Rank 943. I jumped from 500 something to 943. Take your sub? Even better. Why just ban you from my chat? Ban you from my chat? Ban you from my Discord server? Block you on Twitter? Block you on Discord? What else? Remove you as a friend everywhere possible? No more Marus for her? You could just be gifted a sub though, so you could bypass that. Is 99 the max? Is that the max amount of friends? I think it's a bit drastic and dramatic. Absolutely not. Tried helping you. I told you you could get your points back. 389 OP? How long does that take to refill? That must take forever. Like 2 days or something? To refill on its own? You only get one Scotty coupon for that? Come on. Come on. Alright. Alright, take your bets. How much LP do you think I have right now? And go to 1,000, but I don't want to do this. Too much? That's true, it's too much. Oh my god, I don't want to look. It's going to be insane. 40k? No, I'm going to have much more than 40k. I'll probably have like 4 times that amount of LP. I'm assuming. Because your LP increases with your rank too. I probably have like 100k LP. I feel like the game would like crash if I even look at it. 100k LP. Alright. Oh my god. Well, the moment of truth. Let's see. How much? Oh my god. That's over 100k! That's too much! That's too much! Oh my god! Oh. What am I going to do with this? I don't know what I'm going to do with this much. This is way too much. I'm never going to run out for weeks. I cannot believe this. I need to take a screenshot. Okay. Yeah, I hate like putting out the game when it's overflowed. But I feel like I could just use it and then like dude. I'm probably good for like the next month maybe. Let me see. If every song is 25 LP, no. Yeah. No, wait. No, it's like 100 for events. 131 436 divided by 25. Over 5,000 songs? No way, dude. Oh my god. I have to play 5,000 songs. If I use 25 LP each, I would have to play over 5,000 songs. I would have to play over, like, I would play 1,300 event songs at 100 LP. This is going to last forever. This is going to last at least a month, minimum. A month or two, probably. I mean, I'm going to play the game off stream, but like, I don't think I'm playing 5,000 songs in a month. It's not happening. Okay. Oh, gotcha. What do you do? What does a card look like? Here you go. That's what a card looks like. Hopefully Mario event coming. I hope not. Because that means I gotta sit here and play 1,000,000 songs. Okay, the next event, it should be companion match, which is not as bad because I like companion match. And we haven't had a companion match in a while. They skipped over it for some reason when we were supposed to have it before. For companion over score? I definitely do. Companion feels less like a competition. And you can win without, like, if you go against a whale companion match, you can still win. I get what the point of beating boxes anymore though. I mean, you're just guaranteed the card in the box. That's what boxes are for, because eventually you'll be guaranteed the card. Remember when they used to have step-ups? I remember that, and then they stopped doing them. Step-ups in this game were so good. They were such a good value. 30 gems for a scout? Like, come on, why did they get rid of that? I love those things. I used to only scout in step-ups because they were that good. But then they said, no, you gotta cough up more gems now. You know? Not cards of the B-Digger anymore? What do you mean? Alright. I I think the chaos has settled down, but my LP has not settled. All the girls in the boxes now? I didn't notice. Honestly. Wait, so I thought I scouted all Hanamaru cards. I don't know, I guess I didn't pay attention to it. I just wanted the UR at the end of the day, so. Actually, you got like 50 to 80 URs. I think you grind the game a little bit too much. Maru still had the O box? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I wouldn't know then, because I only scout in Hanamaru's birthday box. Well, actually, no, you're right, because I scouted in the Niji birthday boxes too. You're right, I think. Right? No. No, those are only that character. I think. I don't know, it doesn't matter to me at the end of the day. Personally, it does not matter, because I just want the UR. Well, I can't wait for the game to force me to blow money. Because I know in 3 months from now, I'm going to be looking at this screen here. The stream will be up. I'll have like 200 paid gems. Because that's what I need to scout an Ice box. I know it's going to happen. I already know. Alright. I don't think I'll be going for Hali though. When's her birthday? Let me see. October? That's a long time though. Well, I'm glad at least I have to wait a whole nother year. Hanamaru's birthday again. Well, I mean, there's Ai's birthday, but like, after Ai's birthday, I really don't have anything else like that I would really want until Hanamaru's birthday again, I'm pretty sure. Like, I want Konatsu's UR, but like, I'm not gonna like go crazy in the box or something. Now, if they put a U card in this game, that's something else. But they're not going to do that, so. I will most likely be the last PD box I do. But so you're just not going to scout in them at all anymore? You getting cards would be awesome. They're probably not going to do it, which luckily they won't. Because I don't want to have something else I need to save gems for. But SIF as though they could. But they're not going to do that either, because technically you is supposed to be the character in the story, so they're probably not going to do that. But hey, I would love a SIF as U card. I would love that. Oh, swipe. Oh my god, just look at that number. Good lord. Wait, let's do some more calculations here. Let me see. What's the number? 131,436 divided by 240. I would have to play this 545 times. I would have to do. Yeah, I would have to. Yeah, 545 times. Yeah, 1,600 songs. With this much LP? Oh my god. You the best self-insert? I agree. I love you very much. Very, very much. I like the game is just saying, you need 240 LP. Are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, I have 1 million LP right here. Just use it. Get rid of it all for me, please. For one time playing 100 songs in a day. In a day, dude? I would be burnt out. Look. I've been playing this game for 7 to 8 years. And I only play the game for like a few hours max before I stop for the game. And I do that on purpose. So I do not burn myself out at all. Okay? I mean, if I didn't burn out, if I didn't get tired because, you know, slamming your fingers against the screen very fast is, takes a lot of energy. If I didn't get tired, if I didn't get burned out, I'll be sitting here for like 5 hours or something. Hello, DD, man. You seem to know the game well. Is there any chance you give me a rundown on what's changed in the game in the past few years? Following today, first time in 2019, was just totally overwhelmed. A lot of stuff. I mean, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. I feel like if I sat here and explained it, I would be here for quite a bit explaining this. I can show you maybe. Alright. So first thing is that the merge happened. So the Japanese server and the English server share the same server now. I know they have costumes now. So you can change the appearance of a card. So like this is a costume. This is not the original card art. You can make the card look like this if you want to. Wait, I can show you actually. There's a little icon at the very top. You see that next to team formation? If you hit that, you can see it changes. So, oh, it doesn't change there, but as you can see, the icon changes though. That's what I mean. Did they have training a few years ago? I don't remember. But anyway, they have training here, which you can use level up gems to increase your idol's level. So, if you do this, if you get level cap jewels, you can add it, and you increase the level. I think the max is like 250 or something. And you can get these by scouting or like, you know, doing other stuff, but mostly you'll get them from scouting. Are party? How new are party cards? But they have this. Party cards, you can toggle the members on it. Party cards are basically 2 girls and 1 card. They have significantly better leader skills. They're stronger overall. But they're limited, so they like, you know, they rotate out every month. And they don't bring them back usually, so if there's one you really want, you gotta spend those gems. But as you can see in the art, there's 2 girls in the art. You can get either card. Like, this is the other party card, for example. This is the other card you could get. If you want the other one, you need to use the item, which you can get in the shop here. In the point shop. But that's what these medals are for. So you can switch the girl on the card and stuff. The attribute changes also. I think the card skill. You get these points by doing Rhythmic Carnival. Rhythmic Carnival only happens on the weekends. It's multiplayer that you can play with up to 100 people. Up to 100 people at once can be in a single room. And it rotates between Muse and Aqua songs. And yeah. Another big one is here in events, there's Live Arena, which is a thing. How do I explain this? Live Arena uses its own special skills. You have to, I mean, I think it explains it to you, right? Where's the help? Here it is. It explains it here. So, for Live Arena, you just play normal songs, and it refills the, where's the meter at? Yeah, it fills the excitement meter. When excitement meter is filled, you have to play the song to advance to the next level, or whatever you want to call it. You have to beat the score, basically. The score goal. You use Live Arena skills to help with that, because normal skills do not work here. So, you get a Live Arena skill through just playing in Live Arena. Through scouting. How else do you get them? I don't remember. But those are the 2 primary ways to get them. You can play the song also without filling up the meter. That's how you get these little stickers that you can exchange in the shop for stuff. The higher the level you're at, the more stickers you get from playing the song outside of the excitement meter. Autoplay is a thing. Autoplay only works if you play the song first, like normal. Event songs don't count, so you have to like actually just hit that button in the middle, that live show button in the middle, and find the song and play it. You have to have a record for the song for autoplay to work. Autoplay uses your record that you have. But Live Arena is heavily score based. If you can still get the score without having the combo, that the score is all that matters. Hey Romy, how you doing? What else? Anything else here? I think performance class was around back then. I think performance class was already around back then. Yeah, it says Rhythmic Carnival is open every Friday and Monday. So on the weekends, if you want to do that, you can. Well, any of my teams, which were good years ago, be any use now still for scoring. I mean, I don't know what teams you use, but I mean, I don't know what teams you use. You mean like a meta team or something? Oh yeah, there's also the set list thing over here. I already did some off stream, but you basically play these songs in order. All these songs here, you basically play in order. You try to get the highest score you can. Your score is calculated. You see it says score, like whatever, next to it. I mean, I think this one just explains to you in the rules. But yeah, you just play all these in a row. Oh god. You get these things to draw in the box. You look in the box details. This is everything that's in the box. Once you get the exchange ticket, you could either move on to box 2 or later, or keep doing it until the box empties if you want something else in there. Box 2 or later, this is just the same thing. Once you reset the box, it's just the same thing. I know the team that was good in 2019 is still good now. What's your definition of good? Because again, I don't know what teams you used, and I don't know what you consider good. Like, I think my teams are good, but they're not meta teams at the same time. There's also this rank rewards. Your total scores combined, your calculated scores combined, will give you a rank here. Like I have double A because I got the highest one, but that's what happens for that. For items, I don't think there's anything here enough. Oh, that's already been around. There's rank up jewels now, which you can increase your rank by getting these. They reset your experience and refill your OP though. You can get these by playing Live Arena. Once you play Live Arena, you can come back and you'll log in the next day and they'll be in your presence box for whatever ranking you got in Live Arena for the day. That's how you collect a bunch of these. So if you play Live Arena every day, you'll just keep collecting these things. Were Lump Gem pieces around? I don't remember. Well, Love Gem pieces, you just collect the pieces and they turn into Love Gems. 1 Love Gem each. Once you collect enough pieces, the amount of pieces increases over time and resets every month. Memorial tickets, you can get memorial tickets from watching ads. You can watch 2 ads a day. I think it's 2 a day. You can watch one when you log in, and you can watch an ad in your presence box if you enable it in the settings. Alright, Gusher, thanks for coming on the stream. Going to lurk? Alright, that's fine. We respect lurkers here, you know? Alright, anything else? I think the sticker shop was around, right? In 2019? I'm pretty sure, right? I think so. Alright, what is the thing? Okay. This is the stickers from Live Arena I was talking about. You exchange them here. Also, Live Arena resets. Like, Live Arena runs from like the 1st to the 25th of every month. There's like 5 or 6 days, you know, that you get a break from Live Arena. Live Arena rewards are very good, so I would suggest you play it. But the deeper you get, you definitely need to get good Live Arena skills, else you would not be able to progress whatsoever. Anything else? Anything here? What is scouting stuff? Is there anything else? Oh yeah, accessories. Accessories are. I forgot about that. I was surprised to see pay only scouting. Yeah, that's the thing now. They separated the pay gems and the free gems now. Yeah, these are the live arena skills. You can toggle it here. The cards can hold both of these at the same time, so you don't have to worry about like anything like that. Of course, the skill slots also open. Live arena skill slots here. Didn't mean to do that. You just tap on it, and then all your skills are here. Put whatever you want on it. Accessories. This is a big one. That's recent. Now, here's the thing. I had to figure out how accessories worked because they did not explain to us how accessories work. So I had to figure it out by myself. Okay. So every girl has special accessories for themselves. Like what shows up for Animal actually? Which one was it? I think it was Kanan, actually. Yeah, like this. If these show up, you need 2 of specific UR cards to get these special accessories. Like I go here and like I already have these. I can technically I could use both of these. If I use both of these URs, I can trade it in for this accessory. You also get the stickers for it, so they don't completely go to waste. You still get the UR stickers. The common thing here, you could put any cards here. No, the rarity doesn't matter. You put any cards here, but the rarity of the cards varies on the possibilities of the accessories that you would get. It's random, so it's basically almost completely random. So like if you put 2 URs in here, you're only going to get UR accessories. But like if you put a UR and an SSR in here, do I have one to show this? Don't crash. Oh my game, don't crash. Let me see. I'll put this and this. So if I do this, like if I put an SSR and UR here, I can get SSR and UR accessories. But if I put 2 URs here, I can only get UR accessories. So I have a chance to only get SSR accessories, even though I have a UR in here also. So what you can get varies on the rarity of the card. You can like select each accessory, and you can it shows you like what it does. Just resetting that. Jewelry box. This just shows all the accessories that you own. You can sell them. You can remake the card, not the card. Accessory. You remake all accessories or materials here. I always get these confused. Decorate. Alright, decorate gives it experience. Wait, materials. Don't have those. Decorate just gives it experience. If I select these, you can see it gains more experience. You can level up the accessory. Remaking the accessory, you need the same exact accessory. Let me I can demonstrate this, I think. Like this. If I do this, that remakes it. And then the little gems right there that you see next to the level toggle, that increases. It's basically like treat it like I don't know, a limit break or something, if that's what you want to call it. Once that maxes out, it maxes out the it increases the max level of the accessory, and the skill level increases also. Accessories do a wide variety of things. Yeah, like idolizing them, basically, yeah. But accessories do a wide variety of things. As you can see here, like I use this one. Like this is what the accessory does. Now, I'm pretty sure how accessories activate is that they have a chance on activating if the card does not activate. So let's say this card has like a 50% chance of like recovering, like a 50% chance this card has of increasing your score. If that 50% chance does not happen, then your accessory has a chance to go off afterwards in that place. So after that 50%, this accessory has a 21% chance of activating afterwards if that fails. So there's that. Like I said, they do a variety of things. It's mostly stamina. Like this is a timing window. Yeah. They also have attribute stats attached to them, so they increase the attribute. Like it's only a little bit, but you know, I still match it to the correct attribute anyway, just so I can take advantage of the little bit it gives me. Like I matched this one with a cool because it has mostly cool in it. Yeah, for all these girls, they have unique ones. Even the other girls, they do. Yeah, they do. So yeah, I think that's it for accessories. That it? I don't know. I've been playing this game for too long that I don't remember what was around in 2019. Like, I don't remember what was new or around still. Oh, it's 2019? Good lord. I was still sitting here streaming this game in 2019. I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, if you want to spend money on the game, you can go up here. There's several passes here. They basically tell you what they are. I don't really need to explain it that much. If you're interested in blowing money on this incredible game, yeah, just hit the details thing and it tells you. It tells you what were in these passes. These are monthly passes, by the way. I bought the passes before. They're only useful if you actually use the benefit. It might. Oh yeah, this memories gallery thing, I wouldn't even worry about this, to be honest. This entire thing is just useless. They're just pictures you unlock and voices. I mean, they give a boost in like attributes, but like there's not much else to this. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think so. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything else right now. No. Yeah. Wait, was Cheer Formations around? Was Cheer Formations around in 2019? don't remember. Well, if they weren't cheer formations, just increase your event points, your event point gain. They give you a list of cards based on the cards that you currently have, and you add them in your cheer team. As you see, I'm getting 300% the event points because of my cheer team. Because I put the cards on here that are worth more percent. Each card has a percent attached to it. The event cards, of course, are going to have more percent to it. Like the 100% Ellie here, she's the event card that you get for playing in the event if you get far enough for it. Same for the Ren. They're event cards, so they give you a lot more. I don't know how they choose which card is what every event, but usually gotta do this. Live Arena has the same feature, by the way. Try looking for guides online or in the game. Absolutely nothing. So I figure asking current player would be my best bet. Well, you surely asked one of the best people on Twitch, because I've been streaming this game for so freaking long. I've been playing this game again for so freaking long. So yeah. It's been a long 4 years streaming this dang thing. This card has me by the neck. Not card, game. When I say card, I'm thinking of something else. But this game has me by the neck. Unfortunately. Alright. You know, I feel I was used to play so much. I still remember back in 2014 when I first played this game. I used to play on my phone. Good old thumbs, am I right? Then I upgraded. I never went back. Not available? Alright. You sort of level gems, but I'm already level 599, so it's not like the first two is going to be any help. Well, like I said, if you play Live Arena, you'll get more. You'll get more of the gems that you can actually use. Just play Live Arena. That'll help you out with that. I had a ton. Alright. I'm actually playing the game now. It's been an hour. I can't wait for my LP to finally go away. Ons, really? Come on, game, don't do this to me. Ugh. Why would keep you playing for so long? I mean, you're fine. I'm not talking about you. I barely ever play. What do you mean? What are you talking? Do not feed people these lies. Okay. Me barely ever playing? That's a lie. Come on. I am a SIF streamer, okay? I'm not a just chatting streamer. Keep telling you this. Blame Hali, blame Storm. I agree. I completely agree. Oh, my finger slipped. Ugh. That's telling me you constantly are playing songs for however long you stream all the time. To be fair, a lot of you like to cause chaos in the chat, which is a distraction to me. Okay, I'm just saying. You are definitely guilty of being one of those people who cause chaos in the chat. Really, the corner? I hate the corner so much. It's always the corner. You like having fun? If chaos happens, it's not your responsibility. It's always your responsibility. Just about. Yeah, we did to get the Christmas costume. But yeah, like Hali said, you had to pay for them. Yes, this is a Medley Fest. Since when they have songs with both Aqua and Muse, actually, this is the first time they've ever done it. In the history of this game, this is the first event they've ever done something like this. They say it's not on purpose. Now they said it's not on purpose, but I don't believe them, to be honest. I think they did this on purpose. But according to K-Lab, this was not supposed to happen. But you know, I'm just thinking, like, how do you make a mistake like this? Come on, man. And then they just said, we're just going to let it run. Because they can't really fix it. Because the moment the event started, it was already too late to fix it. Ooh! Scotty ticket off of a silver? The tech engineer screwed up the algorithm of the songs. I don't know, but okay, look, I'll be honest with you. Some of the issues that K-Lab introduces into the game, like some of the stuff are so bad, I feel like someone did it on purpose. Like mixing Aqua songs in a Muse event. Like, come on. There's no way someone didn't do that on purpose. How do you mess up like that? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, I would think that someone double checks whatever they're like updating the game with. Triple checks even, maybe. Like, I'm assuming someone has to select the songs, and someone has to approve it, and someone has to program the next event into the game. So, like, I don't understand. Ooh! Perfect team. That's what I like to see. Easy peasy. I mean, back when I play, I remember some weird mistakes like this happening sometimes too. In the awkward worldwide costume promotional yard, somehow gave 2 yard stickers and sold. Didn't they reverse that or something? I remember seeing that. I mean, I didn't do it, but I remember seeing it in the game, like in the game news and stuff. Autoplay, no. Alright, give me smile songs, please. Because I switched out a Hanamaru on my team. And she needs Vaughn now. You gotta be kidding me. I would love to play this lineup. But I can't because that song is blocked on YouTube. So I can't do this. They did end up fixing it, but not removing people's stickers that they had already sold. Dang, dude, that's a lot of stickers then. So I re-roll one more. Alright, give me all a swipe. Okay, I cannot play that song. Come on. Stop giving me that song. No, that's a terrible lineup. Oh my god, this is a terrible lineup. Every time I ask for all swipe, Hajimai Road shows up. He kept it, but immediately fixed it. Do it. Of course you tell me to do it. All you want to see is for me to drop my combo. I finally put this card on the team. So, there's no bond. That's the problem. I said I would put this card to use ever since I did that scouting that one time for how loud she is. Which is a song that gets blocked on YouTube. I don't know how to say it. But I need to Google the name of it. The Muse In song? Here, I'll copy and paste the name in the chat. There you go. For some reason, that song is blocked on YouTube. Like, okay, it's blocked as in I can still upload the video, but I'm forced to mute the song entirely. Like, the entire time the song is playing, I have to mute it, or else I cannot upload the video. Which is pretty freaking stupid. So there's basically just like pure silence, basically, while I'm playing the song on YouTube. It's been years and they still have not fixed that, so I don't know. I can't do anything about it. Is that song and like specific Saint Snow songs too are like that? The reasoning, I have no idea. There is no reasoning, I guess. Easy peasy, right? Right? As usual. Easiest song in the entire game. I'm telling you. I never lie. Not right? Come on, anyone can do that. Are you serious? Alright, everyone's favorite song. Ah, what? I hate you so much. I swear I tapped on the screen. There's always something stupid. Every single time. uh Wow, more bronze! Okay, that was not me. Excuse me? That was the game's fault. Why? Why, game? You just act normal. You've gotta be kidding me. I hate seeing this screen so much. I hate seeing this. Ugh. Gotta go, but I'm sure to stop by the stream again. Alright, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it a lot. I hope to see you again. I'll leave your stream up. Don't do anything crazy. You should be telling me that? Should be telling you that for your streams. Me? I don't do anything crazy. Dying ticket? Of course not. You say so. Have I ever lied? And that almost filled up the bun. What? Ah, yes. Thank you for this information about figure skating that I will never use in my entire life. Oh, Umi.
アクアのステージ楽しんでほしいずら。ラブで接近もっと時に焦っちゃう。みんなを信じて。この調子一緒に歌おう。どんどん進めていくずら。マリも手伝ってあげる。笑顔にいくずら。やっぱり私かわいい。やっぱり私かわいい。この調子これで終わりずら。やっぱり私かわいい。一緒に歌おう。この調子みんなを信じて。これで終わりずら。この調子みんなを信じて。目が回らないように気をつけるずら。目が回らないように気をつけるずら。目が回らないように気をつけるずら。これで終わりずら。みんなを信じて。どんどん進めていくずら。笑顔にいくずら。マルも手伝ってあげる。一緒に歌おう。笑顔にいくずら。どんどん進めていくずら。これで終わりずら。どんどん進めていくずら。やっぱり私かわいい。これで終わりずら。マルも手伝ってあげる。
Alright.
マ
I'm
ル
not
も
going to have
少し
problems
は
with
力
score
が
for a
慣れたか
long
な。
time. Oh boy, an SR ticket. For more disappointment, my favorite.
はあ、緊張したな。
How much experience do I need now? Oh my lord, 30k? Well, I'm surely going to get there. I'm probably going to rank up before I use all this LP. That's even more tragic. Because that's even more LP that I need to use.
みんなの迷惑にならないよ。
Alright. Which? Nope. Come on, give me something good. Maybe. Okay, sure. It's all swipe. Alright. I might make this the last run, and then I'll do live arena, and that's it.
Aqua のステージ楽しんでほしいずら。楽しいかも。
Ah, yes, more G. Totally what I need.
みんなを
You're kidding me. What? I tapped on the screen. What? I watched my finger tap on the screen. Come on. Why? Why do you do this? What a great game. Ah, yes, more things I totally need. Why am I getting so many greats? Alright. Last but not least, wait, didn't I already play this earlier? Dude, come on! What is going on tonight? This game is dropping my combo on purpose.
一緒に歌おう。これで終わり
Alright,
ず
let's
ら。
see.
マルも少しは力になれたかな。
Wow, an encore! I would totally skip. Be gone. Wow, of course. The songs I get the least rates in, the game gives me the one mix. Any moment now. Maybe. There we go. No more scouting tickets. Oh, there's a scouting ticket. Right after I say it.
緊張したな。
What? Okay. Again, the most basic things they say. All Ruby.
アクアのステージ楽しんでほしいずら。
Or is so low.
みんなを信じて。この調子。これで終わりずら。この調子。笑顔でいくずら。みんなを信じて。目が回らないように気をつけるずら。やっぱり私かわいい。笑顔でいくずら。この調子。一緒に歌おう。笑顔でいくずら。マルも手伝ってあげる。この調子。笑顔でいくずら。やっぱり私かわいい。一緒に歌おう。
A little bit too easy. Was that in the 30s? Why they put this song in the 30s? Put this song way earlier than that. Alright, I'm assuming the next song has no autoplay. But of course, as usual, I'm gonna start playing this. That's what I need to do in between events. Unlock more songs and get more records so I can actually autoplay. Alright. Ooh, man. I think I'm done now. There's nothing left. Alright. Let me see. I guess the next event starts on Sunday. I'm thinking. Just looking at it. Unfortunately. Because I wish it started next Monday instead, because I don't know. I don't feel like streaming this weekend, but I guess on Sunday. I don't think I'm streaming during the week, but if I am, it's random. Completely unscheduled. It'll just be a thing of like, I just felt like streaming. Alright. Did I raid someone? Let's see. Oh wow, I wonder who else is streaming this game. Wow, who's this person that I don't know? Alright. I'll read. I'll raid. Here's more SIF. Remember to stick around for the raid. To get channel points. Okay. If that's what you want. Yeah. Next stream will be Sunday. If I stream before Sunday, it's completely random, unscheduled. Look out for the notification, I guess. Check out if I'm live. All that nonsense. But hey! Until then, you guys come by the stream, and I shall see you next time. マルはとっても幸せ。